Hey, I'm Scott Allen Miller. This is Sheep Guarding Llama, and it is the 7th of May, 2020, Friday. I'm trying something a little bit different today. I am walking to the house down my street because I can. I don't know why. Why don't I ever do this? I don't know. But part of my theme for the day is to show how shaky this is. I know that's kind of an annoying way to go, but I've been wondering what to get. I got some money for my birthday from Dominica's parents, and I've not yet spent it. And something that I've been wanting for a while that I didn't know was affordable because the prices have just recently dropped, not because of COVID or anything, just because a new product had come out and kind of adjusted the market pricing, is a high quality professional gimbal for my phone. Now I have one for the GoPro and I like it a lot, so I know I like having a gimbal, but I don't have one I can use for more general purpose things. And I use, so actually when I'm carrying the camera, I've got it attached to a small tripod, kind of like a GorillaPod, but it's not, it's a third-party one. And so I use this every day, and I do these videos, I do lots of other videos, and there's a lot of things I don't do because I don't have a gimbal. And so I found that DJI has a brand new, really nice gimbal that looks like it has all the features I want at a really good price. I was able to get it for my birthday money, so I placed that order today. So this video looks like this, and hopefully in about a week and a half, I'm gonna have that new gimbal, and you're gonna be able to see the same walk with that and see the difference. That's kind of what prompted me to do that. Other than that, it's Friday. Had a surprisingly really slow day at work today, which is nice. Nice to get a bit of a break. And the weather is just fantastic. It is so nice outside. So been outside a bit today, and we used the opportunity with the weather being so nice to take down a bunch of the bushes and a few of the tree branches and stuff that were still going on outside. So I mentioned this yesterday, but we got the neighbors coming by while I'm walking. So we made this huge pile behind me here from all of the bushes that we just took out from the very front of the house, because it's always been bad. And you can see, if you look at the neighbor's house, these dark areas is where the bushes were, right? They like rubbed up against the house, and we actually discovered, I'm gonna walk over here, that a pond has formed and existed beneath these bushes. So it's not so bad now because the water's gone down, but if you look at this is how much water's been sitting against the neighbor's foundation. It's pretty awful. So I think I hear Amia, but I don't see her. Where's Amia? Oh, she's probably in the front window. And so we did a lot of that work, and here she comes. There's the Mia. This is her crazy run back and forth from the backyard. So a pretty slow day. We had Beyond Burgers for dinner from the grill, which were amazing. It was so good. It was better than Carl's Jr. Able to do them at home. So once again, found another way we don't have to go out to eat anymore. And there's no Carl's Jr. near us. It was already a 30-minute drive to get to one. So the fact that we can do it just as well or better at home for, it's probably not half the price. It's probably about 2/3 of the price, but we don't have to drive for an hour to go get them, and we can do anything we want with them and make sure we get them right and they're really fresh. We don't have to drive home to eat them or eat them in the car or whatever. It's a pretty big win. So I don't see us going back out for Beyond Burgers again. We're never gonna go out for fish and chips again. Never gonna go out for Beyond Burgers again. Not going out for fried shrimp anymore, not going out for fried clams. We are knocking out the things that we just never can get as well when we go out. So, or used to have to go out because the only way to get them really good, and they're just going away. So you'll see a lot, even when we can go out to eat, we're just gonna do it a lot less because we're getting better food, faster, more convenient at home. So we're changing our lifestyle one way or another through COVID. But Dominica right now is doing after dinner. She had her happy hour with her sorority sisters. She's probably doing that for another half hour or so. She's in my office and they're all drinking scotch and laughing hysterically. The kids are playing video games. Luciana, we found, so frustrating. Nintendo does not allow you to have, in any practical way, multiple players on Animal Crossing games. This doesn't matter how much you spend. If you want to have 2 players have their own characters on the new Animal Crossing, you currently have to spend somewhere in the vicinity of $1,300 to have 2 copies of the game. That's how ridiculous it is. Now for the 3DS, for Animal Crossing New Leaf, which Liesl has had for a long time, Luciana wanted to play that. We had to work through a whole bunch of stuff to get another 3DS working. We do have 4 3DSs, so that's not a huge problem. But we need 2 complete copies of the game. We finally just gave up and bought Luciana her own copy because she should have one, right? Because it was supposed to be a joint copy for her and Liesel's had it first, so it became just Liesel's copy because you can only have one player, which is awful. So we figured that out, so now Luciana's doing that. Today she's got a 3DS that she's literally never used before. We've kept them in storage or whatever. We got them as gifts or like people who hand-me-downs. So it's not a big deal that we didn't use it because she did have another one. But now she's got one set up and is able to play New Leaf whenever she wants. And Liesel's going to start over and they're going to like hook them together and be able to play together. So lots of cool stuff as well. But so we did that today. But as I said, work was pretty slow. It's not that late. It's only about 7:30 right now. Just a gorgeous day overall. And I'm going to wrap up for the day at this point. Probably going to work on some video editing, chat with some people. I got some beers in the fridge, gonna hit some of those. I got the Shiner Tour beers, which are delicious. Gonna make it a relaxing night. Definitely gonna watch some travel videos. We'll probably make it through maybe one episode of Voyager. We're only a quarter of a way through one right now because we got started a little bit late. And I will get these videos uploaded. Other than that, we're gonna have a pretty calm evening. Tomorrow, the crew is coming to take down the pillars here that are so awful. I mentioned that yesterday. So tomorrow, early afternoon, they're going to start at least looking into that. So that's exciting. I mean, I'm really going to miss them. I love these pillars. They were the first feature of the house that I fell in love with when we first looked at it. But there's no practical way to save them, and I hate what they do to the inside of the house. There's just so much more potential if we take them down. So that's the direction we're going. All right, I'll talk to everybody over the weekend.